All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who will want to teach well. Also want to give a shout out there to the hopeful elect, to you Akim and few Akwath who are sincerely in this truth, as well as believers of this realm, not just believers, but those as well. And again to you, I'd like to say Shalom. Alright, another quick lesson through the spirit of power, YAHAWASHI. And this is basically a lesson based off a news article, man. As you can see it, we're going to read the title of it. It says, Woman loses it after EBT card won't cover purchase, slug store clerk. And I ain't read, I didn't read into the article before doing this lesson, but, the title tells you it all, man. But I will put the link of the article in the description box below. I'm going to see if it's there, if there's a little read in it. Let me see. It says, according to WJBK-TV in Detroit, the 20-year-old is facing a charge. So this is a young woman. This is a young woman at that, man. This woman is literally around my age, man. But it says 20-year-old is facing a charge of aggravated assault after she rendered a 49-year-old clerk unconscious at the St. Clair Shores, Michigan Kroger grocery store on Tuesday, man. I'm just going to read that part of it. But the point is, as you can see the title, when it all fails, man. All right, and when I say it fails, what I mean about when it all fails, I'm talking about this system. Okay, this government system that a lot of our people trust in, and mainly, of course, the women, because Esau, Edom, they have cleaved unto the government, that is presented here in Babylon the Great, man. All right, and they made him their husband. They made the government their husband, man. And now here it is. This is just a small glimpse of what will happen if the vintage shall fail. Now we know in that Isaiah 39 that's going into Babylon the Great, but it's twofold as well, dealing with the women, which we can get into that, But before I get that, let's get Second Ezra's chapter, I believe it's 16. 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days. Now this is going into prophecy, all right, as we are the watchmen of YAHAWASHI. And I don't give a damn. I'm going to throw this out there too, man. I don't give a damn. I can give to hell if you tired of hearing, the prophecy that's coming out. Go find something else to watch, man. Go look at TikTok or some shit. All right, as it is commanded unto us to blow the trumpet, man. All right, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to blow that trumpet. Okay, because again, you have articles like these coming out, just showing forth how when prophecy really come into effect, that you people going to fucking lose it, man. All right, but let's read this again. 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 17. It says, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? And that word woe means death and destruction, which if you dwell upon the tents of YAHAWASHI, you really should be rebuking this spirit. But Ezra, he's speaking on the terrible times that we're going to be into, man. And a beautiful movie to look at, just throwing it out there, is on Leave the World Behind, man. You brothers and sisters should definitely check that out, man. Elder Michael, hey man, the beautiful elder, he often mentions, he be like, yo, if you ain't check this movie out, you going off, and that just be the spirit though, because a lot of these movies, the so-called white man be telling you his plan. So therefore, when it comes to action, you can't even say you didn't know, because even the movies, I mean, he tell on himself even in the movies, man. As well as, of course, you have the prophets out here, he'll warn you. But going back to the point, man, Salakia, I was ranting a little bit, but verse 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, What shall I do when these evils shall come? So, yeah, you have certain evils like this. Your food stamps being taken away. That's really an evil amongst the people. Okay? Because a lot of our people count on these things to actually survive and live in this society, man, to get by on a daily basis. They use these certain vintages to get by, man. Okay? But see, when these things are taken away, it's going to bring much sorrow because now we got to come out of pocket. And a lot of our people, we know they're of the poor. They in Section 8 housing. You know, they still living in the ghettos. They don't make much. They living paycheck to paycheck. They barely hanging on. So now, when these things are taken away, okay, these resources that are given by the so-called white man are taken away. Now they have no one else to lean upon on because they refuse to lean upon the Holy One of Israel. And it's all because they don't dwell with faith. All right? See, without faith, man, it really, it's impossible to please YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? But continue. It says, verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent for scourges for a minute. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. So even as considering the food stamps, which I know in certain states, they finna get ready to take that shit away. All right. But our people are not even going to consider, okay, something is going on here. All right. Something's going on. We need answers. All right. Our people are not even going to consider basically YAHAWASHI, the ones who's pulling the strings here, man. All right. But it says, that's why it says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be good, so good cheap upon earth, that they should think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. So, yeah, you think yourself to be in good case because you still have access to these things. Certain people still have access. A person may look at that situation and just be like, oh, that's her. And you still got yours, so therefore you're gonna continue to abide in the path that you are in. Which if it's not parallel to the ways of YAHAWASHI, then it's the opposite. So therefore you will be destroyed. So that's why when all these things come, because you're not considering right now, then evil still is going to continue to grow upon the earth. The scriptures tell you how evils are only evils, man. Behold is come. And that word behold goes into what? Look, which we can see the prophecies coming to pass, man, and taking place upon the planet earth, man. All right. And it says, Salakia. It says, verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And if you consider the times we coming into, your food stamps are not going to fucking deliver you, bro. They're not going to deliver you. And mainly our women use these food stamps, man. All right, you so-called blacks, of course, first and foremost, the Negro, the head Negro woman, okay, on down to the Hispanic, Latino woman, to the Native American women, man. You use these victuals that the so-called white man give you and you abuse them to the point you don't even feel as though you don't need a man of your a man of your own nation. You can be independent now, but not only a man of your own nation, well, of course, a man of the Lord, because that's what it's really all about. All right, the brother said MOL, men of the Lord. That's who it's all about, man. It's not about no one else. Okay, it's only of the ones who the Lord is dealing with, man. All right, but many of you are gonna perish of famine, and this is a beautiful example again. The EBT is not gonna work in the day of the Lord's wrath, man. Okay, man, as we know, Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30. Alas, for that day is great, man. Let's go. Let's get on. I'm gonna get one real quick. Pleasure. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. First Timothy. 5 and 6, it says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. All right, and ultimately we know America, this, this broad here, this biatch, she liveth in pleasure ultimately. Well, you can see it by the way of the people. Okay, and you, again, like, it's levels to it. You boil down to it, even going back to that Isaiah 9, which Lord we'll get it. When you boil down to it, because there's levels to it, you know the country or the city by the way of its people. All right? So when you boil down to it, you see a lot of our people here live in pleasure. Okay? They live by the way of the lust of the flesh. They do what's pleasing, to the flesh, which is enmity with the Most High, man. Scriptures tell you how to be carnal minded is enmity with the Most High. And being carnal is basically dealing with the flesh, man. And that's a lot of our people. They're not getting built up by the way of their mind. They're not building their spirit up for the times that we're coming into. Okay? Because if they was, first and foremost, the men, they'll be teaching. They'll be going out there sacrificing themselves on their sacrifice, making their body a living sacrifice on the highways and byways and seeking the Lord, as well as to the women. They'd be what? Seeking for a man of the Lord. All right? To be covered and kept, all right, from the wrath of their enemy, which is Esau, even the so-called white man, all right, as well as the storm and tempest that's going to be brought upon the planet Earth. Okay, the thermonuclear missiles to be kept from that MOTB. They'll be seeking the man of the Lord, man. But no, they liveth in pleasure. So they are dead while they liveth, man. That's why the Lord said, what? I have a sacrifice and bother. A lot of our people here are just meant for the ultimate sacrifice here, man. Okay? I'm going to that Isaiah. All right, 9. No, it's a lot. Not 9. Yeah. 32. So like, it been a minute since we even went to it. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and many years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Trouble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, that shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. All right, and again, dealing with, Babylon ultimately. But, hey, as well as going down to the order, to you women, here we know a lot of you are at ease too. If you consider, a lot of you are at ease, man. Look how you're walking around. Go outside and look what she got on, man. She's showing much skin, Feel as though she can do whatever the hell she want to do and can't be touched, man. Which the Lord is going to judge you. All right? The Lord is going to judge you. And it's going to be by the way of taking, taking down your husband, the government who you cleave unto. Okay? By the way of the food stamps, the Section A. All right? The income taxes. Okay? Because a lot of you women get a large amount of income tax because of the children that you done had by these different damn fucking men, man. All right, but the Lord is getting ready to take all that foolishness away. That's why it says, "Woe unto you." All right, who have walked down into Egypt. All right, making Egypt basically your strength. Isaiah, what is that? Isaiah 30. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. You take counsel, but not of the Lord. You don't seek the Lord for counsel. You walk down into wherever the hell you got to go, man, and get counsel of Esau, Edom, to get the benefits. You don't seek YAHAWASHI first. Now, of course, we use the word, not abuse the word, but we seek the Lord first in everything that we do, man, and we move by wisdom in the way of that. But the fact you people don't seek YAHAWASHI first, you jump straight to Esau, for example, that jab, you just took it, man. You see? You didn't consider the mount of the Lord, man, which is the prophets, the holy prophets, man. All right. But it says, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that want to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Yeah, because ultimately it's going to lead you up to taking that Karama, man. And it's going to be your shame and your confusion, man, when it's all gone. What he say? When the smoke clears and the dust settles, then we'll know who had the answer at the end of the day. And it was the Holy One of the Holy One of Israel, man. All right, through the mouth of his prophets. Okay? Who preached unto you the condemning of the world. All right? But Lord willing, this was edifying, man. I'm going to leave it at that. Till next time, I'd like to say shalom soon.